Imagine your world falling apart in front of you. You are drugged from your home without your belongings. You and your family are separated, and you're not being told the truth about where you're going or what's happening to you. If there is a documentary, a movie, an article, anything on the Holocaust, I probably have seen it. The Holocaust interests me and amazes me each and every day, and it was easy to pick a question related to that to ask my audience, and I chose what major tragedy was Elie Wiesel associated with, and only a few people knew that it was the Holocaust. Many people did agree, though, that there is still discrimination against Jewish people in parts of the world today. Elie Wiesel was Jewish and was born in Sayet, Transylvania on September 30th, 1928. Elie Wiesel went through tragedies that would tear any man apart and killed many, but Elie survived. Not only did he survive, but he survived Auschwitz, he was a recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize, and he created programs and foundations that encourage humanity. Elie's first major triumph, no doubt, was surviving Auschwitz. Never shall I forget that night, that first night in camp that turned my life into one long night, 7 times cursed and 7 times sealed. That is a quote taken directly from the book Night, written by Elie Wiesel himself. The town of Sayet was lost to Hungary during the Second Vienna Award. In 1944, Wiesel and his family were sent to one of the 2 ghettos in Sayet. Unfortunately, everything fell apart on May 6, 1944, when Elie was just 15. The German armies were deporting all Jews to Auschwitz. Elie Wiesel and his mother and 3 sisters were separated, but his father and him were sent to Auschwitz. Like I had said, Elie Wiesel's famous book, Night, shows the hardships he went through at Auschwitz. His days consisted of strict orders, starving, being beaten, working, and even freezing to death. One piece of advice Elie Wiesel and his father shared with others there, whether they be children or adults, was to not waste their last bit of strength on weeping. One night while at Auschwitz, the German deputies told everyone to get into freight cars. There were 20,000 prisoners, and they were all going to Buchenwald. And of the 20,000 prisoners, only 6,000 survived upon arrival at Buchenwald. Unfortunately, upon arrival, his father passed away only a few short months before Buchenwald was liberated. I can't imagine the feeling Elie Wiesel was going through of being free, yet not having his father there by his side. Elie Wiesel was also awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, so he didn't only survive Auschwitz. His strength and determination did not stop there. He was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1986. Somebody who wins the Nobel Peace Prize shall have done the most or best work for fraternity between nations, for the abolition or reduction of standing armies, and for the holding and promotion of peace congresses. The committee believed he deserved this award because he has emerged as one of the most spiritual leaders in an age when violence, repression, and racism characterized the world. Elie Wiesel did all of that and then some. His message is one of peace, and he believes that the forces fighting evil can be victorious. Lastly, the impact Wiesel has given on the world with his programs and foundations is tremendous. Elie Wiesel and his wife created the Elie Wiesel Foundation of Humanity. This fights 3 things, and that is indifference, injustice, and intolerance. They fight those with international dialogues and youth groups that promote 3 different things as well. They promote acceptance, understanding, and equality. The Foundation of Humanity is a catalyst for action and change. The committee discusses things from peace, education, terrorism, and environment. As they discuss these social problems, they think of ways to change them, and they suggest positive changes. What an amazing man. So strong, so kind, and so courageous. Most men do not go through something like Elie Wiesel did and come out on top. The Holocaust resulted in the death of 6 million Jews, and Elie Wiesel does not want us to forget that. Those 6 million people live. They live in us, each and every one of us. They live in the book Night, and they live in Holocaust museums. Surviving Auschwitz was not likely for anyone, but neither is becoming a famous, well-known author and creating programs and foundations that will continue to enlighten the world. Elie Wiesel did all of this from the good in his heart and the strength his life had given him. Could you have survived what Elie did?